Hello everyone, and welcome to my first impressions video on the channel. I am really excited to do my first video in this style on Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 team hero shooter slash brawler that is free to play with optional microtransactions, developed and published by NetEase Games in collaboration with Marvel Games. You can play the game right now on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5, with crossplay being enabled. With all that out of the way, let's dive into my first impressions of Marvel Rivals. Starting off, I have roughly now 30 hours in the game at the time of this video being out, and let me say right off the bat, this game is really fun. I have not had a game in at least the last 5 years that has brought all of my friends together like this game has. It is truly awesome how the power of nerd culture and Marvel as a whole brought us together, because let's face it, that is the main draw of the game, the entity that is Marvel Comics. You could also argue that with this being a hero shooter, the main draw is this game being something new for the genre, but I honestly think that most of us saw this and our first thought was, oh my god, a new Marvel superhero game. With this game being a new hero shooter, however, it's going to bring a certain crowd of gamers over to try it out for sure. That being Overwatch fans. I've been wanting something more out of this genre for a while now, as I do really enjoy the kind of teamwork that hero shooters offer. I also think that there is a subset of people who are big Marvel fans who don't play hero shooters that are going to try this game out too. So this video will be aimed at both of those audiences simultaneously. Now, what do I actually think about Marvel Rivals? Gameplay wise, it is very similar to Overwatch. You have your tanks who focus on absorbing damage and staying alive as long as possible. You have your DPS or damage characters who focus on outputting damage, and you have your supports who focus on supporting the team and providing healing to everyone else. Shout out all my support mains out there, we love you. Characters typically have either ranged or melee focused abilities, with some having access to both types. A brand new feature to the genre, these team-ups, synergies between certain characters that unlock either a new ability, enhance certain things about the characters, or in some cases, bring back dead teammates. To provide an example, I play a lot of Wolverine, and Wolverine has a synergy with Hulk that lets him perform what's called the fastball special. Hulk can pick up Wolverine and toss him at enemies, which gives Wolverine a free charge of his pounce ability, and that can be a game changer for opening an engagement with enemies, as it lets me do a flurry of fast attacks when hit by it, and providing instant pressure on the enemy team. The team-ups are one of my favorite new additions to the genre, and if used properly, can have game-changing effects that last the rest of the match. Something else that just complements the game as well is having a base roster of 33 characters at launch. That's a lot of different playstyles to memorize and should keep players busy for a while. There are 3 game modes at the time of writing, and they are Convoy, Domination, and Convergence, which translate to Overwatch 2's Payload, Control, and Hybrid modes, respectively. All objective type modes with a competitive mode also available for those that want to climb the ranks. Moving on now to the general look of the game and how it plays. I honestly at first thought the game looked a little weird, but I will say it grew on me pretty quickly after some looking at the alt costumes for characters and just playing the game. Took me 2 or 3 games and I was sucked in regardless, and over time I've come to appreciate the art style of the game. I think the designs are mostly pretty awesome and well made. As for how the game plays, the game is mostly a smooth experience. I believe at the time of writing this part of the script, they already fixed some crashing issues and other bugs, and I'm sure more fixes are on the way. On mouse and keyboard, this game ticks all the boxes this game should have, and it generally feels just fine. Aiming is snappy and responsive, and for the most part, runs great. As for controller, I can't speak too much about that, but my friends are on controller and are doing just fine. Controller players, fear not, controller is a good option if that's what you're used to. Alright, let's move on to my single and only negative about the game, and that negative is hero balance. There are many heroes that seem to be kind of busted in this game, and I will say it's mostly the DPS category, but here is my list of some. Scarlet Witch, Iron Fist, Hawkeye, Psylocke, Adam Warlock, and Jeff the motherfucking Landshark. If you know, you know, okay? This cute little dude is a goddamn menace. I do honestly believe as the meta develops, some of these might change, and I also think we will end up seeing some sort of balance from NetEase soon as well. But goddamn, man. Sometimes I feel some of the stuff these characters can pull off is absurdly busted. Maybe it's just me, but let me know down in the comments who you think is OP and why. I'm curious to know. There is one more thing I must address before the end of the video, and that is microtransactions. The game has your standard fare of both a store and a seasonal battle pass at the time of writing. There are no pay-to-win elements, and it is strictly cosmetic only. Fairly standard pricing for stuff, but there are ways to earn free skins, calling cards, sprays, etc. through playtime and the completion of challenges, which honestly is nice to see, I gotta say. Not having to pay for everything is a good thing, and it doesn't seem to be too predatory. I took one look at that sweet Deadpool and Wolverine suit in the store for Wolverine, and I just had to, I'm not gonna lie. That is just a damn fine suit for Wolverine. And I will say, kudos to the artists for some of these alts and skins. They really are well done, and I am happy to support a free game that I enjoy. In conclusion, Marvel Rivals is a very fun and fresh take on the hero shooter genre. While it does at times mimic Overwatch, it's hard to blame them for sticking to a solid foundation, and I'm interested to see how they build off of said foundation. The hero team-ups are a very welcome addition, which enhance gameplay significantly, and the heroes I have played were all fantastic. And I think with 33 characters at launch, there will truly be something for everyone. Some characters are easy, some are harder, but they all seem fun, and that is the most important part. With this game being free to play too, I gotta give them bonus points for quality on display. They gave us a lot to do, see, and earn, even for free, and I do think as both a fan of Marvel and or Overwatch, you should really consider giving this game a try. That's it for my first impressions video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly content. And let me know what you think of Marvel Rivals down in the comments below. What do you like? What do you dislike? Let me know. I do try my best to respond. Thanks again, everyone, and I do hope you have an awesome day. Midnight Snacks out. Peace.